Hi, it's Michelle Stone, and I am coming to you today because I would like to start to share some therapeutic art modalities, different things that will help calm and center you, things that will help ease your mind, reduce stress, um, and kind of bring you back to that present moment. So where you can just you know relax. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to do a mandala, just a simple mandala with items that we have in the house, just random things. And so I'm going to flip the camera so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll just start from there. Okay, here we go. All right, so as you can see, I have a tin. It's right here. Let me adjust my lighting a little bit. So here's a tin, and it's just something that it's got some stuff in it, but it's just something that is round, and so you could use a plate, you could use pretty much anything. And so I'm just going to take a pen, and I'm going to come around, and I'm just going to make a circle. Okay. And now that I have that, I'm going to kind of guesstimate where where the center is, and just maybe that looks about right. And I'm going to find something else that's round that I will use to do. I have a jar here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe take this jar and kind of guesstimate um, where the center is there. Yeah, it's a little off, but that's totally okay. And then I have different things that I could use. So here is an eraser that that I could use just to kind of make little blocks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off and do, like if you think about a clock, I'm going to do one oh, that's definitely off. um, do one at, at 12 o'clock, and then do one at 6 o'clock. And then I'll do another one over here at 3 o'clock. And then another one over here at 9 o'clock. And sometimes when you're doing this, and you could do these kinds of things with just about anything, sometimes when you're doing it, you may have space to do others. Actually, I may have space to do others. Or you could just probably do just one in the center like that. So I think I'm gonna actually go and do one at the 10 o'clock position. And then I'll do another one. I think I'm a little out of space, but that's okay. I'll do another one here at the 11 o'clock position. And then another one here. And again, you could use pretty much anything to do this. So you could use coins. You could use, I'll probably pull out some coins in just a second and put those in the center. And then you can fill this out, fill in these little squares with with whatever you'd like. And so, but the whole idea of this kind of activity is to bring you back into that present moment, because especially with the the level of the world, like where the world is today, and it's been like this for a while. And so my whole goal is to share different modalities and to help people really kind of presence themselves. So there we go. And that was just with a tin and an eraser. Um, so I'm gonna grab a coin, just pretty much a quarter, and put it in the center. Yeah, that's what I have. Into just a quarter in the center. Um, and if you want to, you could kind of do more of these around here. I don't think I'm actually gonna do that with that shape. I think what I'll do is maybe something else. I have a piece of sea glass. Get this one. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. A piece of sea glass that's a little oblong. Not oblong, but it's a little irregular. Oh, I kind of like that. It looks almost looks like a heart from your perspective. So I actually brought my colored pencils, so that's what this container was here. I think I'm gonna go around this. This looks kind of, like I said, like a little heart. And it makes me happy. So let's do that. And then this one I'm just gonna do, maybe I'll go like this. What do you think about that? Um, I don't know if I really want to be, for this particular one, I think I'll try and be as symmetrical as I can. And the next one, you don't always have to be symmetrical. The next one, maybe I'll be a little bit less symmetrical. And and so here's my last one. And so once you get all of these patterns done, you could do a ton of things. And so you could actually just choose some colors. Um, or you could take some different colored pens like these. You know what? Because these look like hearts, I think what I'm gonna do is I have a magenta pen. It's a paper mate, and I'm just gonna kind of come in here and do like these little ripple effects. There, one more in the middle. And then I'll do another one here. And so as I'm doing this, I'm just kind of just really trying to be in the moment as I possibly can. And just really enjoying this process. And I could also start to consider like what kind of colors would I like to do next? What are the color patterns that I'm feeling right now? And I could also think about what colors I'm really leaning into today. So magenta has actually been one of my favorite colors lately. And what other colors do I like? And what other colors am I kind of feeling today, right? And so as we're doing this, I'm starting to feel like orange. I know that not a lot of people mix orange with pink, but that's kind of what I'm feeling today. And that's really all that matters for me is that if these are the colors that I'm liking, then why not? Right? There. We did that with with my pen. And now I'm wondering, maybe I could do like a mixed media, like a colored pencil type of thing. And make sure I have an eraser in here, or not an eraser, sharpener. Yep, I do. I have two sharpeners. Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna do, let me see, what should I do next? I don't want all of these to be orange, or do I? This is kind of a pretty sherbet. No. What about this one? What color do I want in the center too? Um, 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 maybe like a purple. What do you think about like a purple pink? Maybe I will just do the sherbet color in the center. Yeah, I'm gonna do this purple here in the center. Doesn't really even look purple. Maybe I'll do this purple instead. This one I think looks better. I'm gonna use the side of my colored pencil just because it gives me more space. Gives me more like leverage. I get to use the side of it and it covers more space and it covers and I get to actually apply a little bit more pressure to that side. And pink and purple are always kind of a good combination. At least I think so. There we go. What does that look like? Okay. And then what if I want like an even lighter purple there? Like maybe a lavender or a periwinkle? Hmm. Maybe I'll do that in here. Okay. So now I'm going to take this periwinkle color and go in between. And these are just, you could do, whenever you're doing this, you could do whatever colors you want. It's totally up to you. And if you don't have any, additional colors, if all you have is just a pen or some colored pencils, or not colored pencils, but just a pen or some pencils, you could use that too. It could totally be monochromatic, or it could be a plethora of other colors. I'm just doing a basic one because I'm just starting to show you an example of what this looks like. So, and again, it can be completely imperfect. It does not have to be, we're not striving for perfection here. We're just striving for having a moment to ourselves where we can just kind of relax and unwind. And you could, make a nice cup of tea or have any other kind of beverage that you would like with this. So, and as I'm sitting here thinking, like filling this in, um, I'm starting to think about what other colors. Do I really, now that I'm doing like this light purple in here, do I really want an orange in there? Still thinking I do. Or maybe even a yellow. I think a yellow would be a nice complement for for this. Yeah. Because yellow and purple are complementary colors on the color wheel. And so um, you could, I could do a dark yellow, I could do a light yellow, I could even do a red if I wanted to, although I'm really not feeling the red today. I could do I could do a blue, I could do a green. You know, the choices are endless. So it's like, what do I really want to do? Um, see, I'm almost done. And this, so doing something like this doesn't, and you don't even have to do a really long one. You can just do, or like a really large one. You could just do maybe even like a coffee saucer, right? Almost out just before I have to sharpen my colored pencil. There we go. Okay. Interesting how it started off lighter and as it went around, it got a little bit darker, huh? And that's totally fine. Mm. So yeah, okay. There you go. All right, so I'm actually thinking this kind of peachy color. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. Do I want to do it all the same color? Or do I want to alternate? You know, I'm going to do it all the same color just for the sake of uniformity. Um, but sometimes I may not want to. And then maybe I'll do yellow on the inside and see what that looks like. Maybe like a brighter yellow. This one actually looks pretty. Does it look right though? I don't know. Funny, I think I'll do this one. Funny how um colored pencil is the outside of it. Doesn't always necessarily match the inside of it, huh? So there's that and that. And then I'll just do, and so, you know, you don't even have to fill these in. You could fill them in with, or like, don't have to fill them in with colored pencils. You could fill them in with designs, um, almost like a Mandala or a Zentangle. Um, again, getting darker as I go around. That's funny. Oops. I think I need to sharpen real quick. So that's you know, one of the things that's really good about colored pencils is that, you know, you only have to sharpen them. If you're using ink, um, you have to get new pens. So, but that's all right. I mean, you know, you could utilize whatever it is that you have. If you have ink, if you have even if you have like food coloring, you know, if the paper that you have is mixed media, you could totally drop food coloring on there and paint it. Maybe that's something I'll do in a different day. But it's just taking, you know, everyday items and creating a piece of art with it. And that's pretty much the goal. So as you can see, I'm almost done. Got a couple more left. And it's only been like maybe 15, could do a whole piece of artwork in 20 minutes. So there's that. And yeah, I'm gonna come in with this yellow. Ooh, this is a good yellow. There you go. Are you starting to see it? Yeah, it's all kind of coming together. Sorry, I'm silent. Sometimes I just really get into it and it just um but there you go. So there's, a brand new piece of artwork. Um in in very little time and very little supplies. All I needed was that, this, a quarter. I needed this, this, some colored pencils, and a container. And there you go. So, all right, so that's it. That's our lesson for today. Thank you so much. I hope that you continue to create your artwork and reduce your stress because 20 minutes a day will help a lot. And so what I like to say is uh doodle the residue of your day away. So all right, thanks so much. I'll see you later.